Everything, it's been everything, so I'm going to get all emotional now. But yeah, if I hadn't come here, I wouldn't be here. It was destroying my life. My anger was taking over pretty much all of my life. It was filtering into every single day. I couldn't get past it. It was just consuming my whole life, destroying my relationships, and basically destroying me. So my anger usually presented itself in lots of ways. If I didn't have something to get angry about, I would find something. It was like it was part of every day, and I just hated it. It was making me absolutely miserable. So as well as that, you know, I didn't want, as a mum, I didn't want to be putting that onto my daughter, and making another little angry person as well. So she was my motivation, really. My first session, I was feeling very freaked out. I was wondering, I guess I was kind of relating it all to that old movie, Total Recall. Like, how is it going to change me? Is it going to completely change me? Is it going to take away the things that I like about myself? How is it going to impact me? Is it going to work? So I had a lot of apprehension, a lot of anxiety. But after the first appointment, I think I pretty much skipped out of here. I was like, wow, that's and that's, I just went straight ahead with it. I couldn't believe the difference. Wow. It was just amazing. I was completely amazed, and I've been to so many other places and people over the years to try and deal with big emotion, and just had no success. So it was fairly early in on the piece. My daughter can be quite challenging sometimes, and she said something or she did something, and I turned around to yell at her, and nothing came out. Just nothing came out, and I just said something else. I didn't yell at her, and I just moved on, and I thought, wow, who was that? Who was that person? It was just, I was astounded at myself. Other people had noticed things within me, but it's hard to notice it within yourself as well. So yeah, that was probably the biggest turning point for me was that day when I kind of, my old patterns were trying to kick in, but they just couldn't. And I just moved on with my day, and yeah, it was a really good day. Oh, it's massive. It's absolutely massive. Tora's she's very challenging, and you know, every day is a brand new day with her. It's I'm very glad that I'm able to lead by example with her, rather than try to tell her not to be an angry person, and be able to show her how to deal with those big feelings rather than just exploding. So it's made a huge difference to our relationship, absolutely massive. We're very close now. So what's changed about me is, before I was a very reactive person. I would immediately react to things, generally negatively, not in the way that I wanted. And now I am able to take a step back from the situation and not react, which benefits me immensely. People have said to me, wow, I can't believe that you have not reacted to that. I would have reacted to that. I can't believe how you are moving forward with things and not allowing these things to get the better of you anymore and control your life. I didn't think I would be here. I really didn't think I'd be here. I wanted to get rid of the anger for sure, but it's really been just an amazing journey. A lot of self-discovery as well. It's allowed me to not, I guess, hold grudges, hold on to the anger. I obviously still feel angry at things that annoy me, but it doesn't take over my whole life. It doesn't take over my whole day. I have that feeling and then I just get past it and move on and get on with my day. And it's just, yeah, it's kind of, I feel like I've been waiting for that for my whole life. Yeah, but I was in a pretty bad place when I came, and yeah, it's been a big journey for me, because I don't have any support or family. It's just me. So being able to stand on my own 2 feet has been immense. It was a very hard decision to make. I was lucky enough to have received a compensation payout from a victim of crimes, and usually I would have probably spent every cent of that on bills and my daughter. But putting the investment into me has been great, has been definitely well worth it. So me and my daughter will have a much happier future and a much happier outlook, because I wasn't able to care for her the way that she deserves. And she's a happier kid for it, and I'm a happier mum for it too. Absolutely. Absolutely. She's said to me, "You don't get angry like you used to anymore, Mummy." And we're able to talk about things differently. She's more open towards me, whereas before she would, if she knew she was in trouble, she'd just run screaming because she knew that I was going to yell at her and I was going to be angry. Whereas now she can come to me and say, "Mum, I've done something that I shouldn't have," and she never could do that before because she would have been too scared that I would have yelled at her. So it's made a huge impact for her, and she's said to me quite a few times, "You're so much happier now, Mum. You're so much happier now." So she's still a little rat bag, and she probably always will be. But yeah, we're happier together. We conflicted quite a lot before. We used to have the biggest fights. And we just don't fight like that anymore. We just don't. So yeah, it's been amazing. I would recommend anybody with any mental health problems come and try it out. Just come and try it out. You'll be amazed. You'll just be amazed. It's so completely different from anything else out there. And one of the best things that I liked about it is that I didn't have to come in here and tell my whole history again and go over everything all over again and rehash it all. That was just, yeah, it was really good to not have to do that, and just to come in and you walk out and you feel great. You feel like a different person. Yeah. Well, it'll exceed people's expectations for sure.